The National Consumer Commission is urging consumers who've recently bought Appletiser products to check their best before dates. Now, this follows Coca-Cola Beverages South Africa's decision to recall some products, saying they contain toxins outside of acceptable standards. Let's get you more on this. We're joined by Ms. Pheto Ndaba, spokesperson for the National Consumer Commission. Always a great pleasure chatting to you, Ms. Pheto, and thank you very much for joining us on this Sunday. Just how serious is this issue?
It's quite serious, the fact that the supplier decided to recall these products. Because remember, if they don't meet a certain standard, be it from their side as the manufacturers or to the side of the consumers, we then say as the National Consumer Commission, do recall those products to ensure that they are out of the market and consumers are safe and they do not consume those products. So it's quite serious.
Right. And so which products are we talking about here, essentially, just for the benefit of our viewers? For somebody who has something in their fridge, what should they, you mentioned to look out for the best before date, but which Appletiser product?
Here we are talking about Appletiser 1.25 mils liter. We're also talking about the 750 ml, which is a non-returnable glass bottle. We are requesting consumers to return back Appletiser 275 ml non-returnable glass, Appletiser slant 330 can mil, and another slant 330 ml can with the best before date of 19th of May 2022, as well as a 330 ml slant can with the best before date of 22 May 2022. I think what is important here, Dudu and viewers at home, is really to check these best before dates. Anything Appletiser with the best before date between the 7th of November 2021 as well as the 23rd of May 2022, those batches, which is 6 batches, are not safe. Return them back to their point of purchase.
And that was my next point. Let's narrow down to that. Where would I have bought this particular product?
We understand, according to Coca-Cola Beverages and the supplier as well as the manufacturers, that we understand consumers might have bought from big retail stores. I'm not too sure if I can mention those names.
Yes, please.
Big retail stores, which is your Game, your Shoprite Checkers, your Ultra Liquor, Marco, Pick n Pay, OK Foods, and Spar. But we also understand that we have small businesses who might purchase from your Pick n Pay in this case, or who might have purchased from your Game to make sure that the product is closer to the consumers. So that is why we say big retailers might have bought from these big suppliers, but you also have spaza shops who might have bought from these other retailers, or garages, for example. Say if you're, for example, you're traveling to KwaZulu-Natal, you stop at Melrose, at Montrose, and then you buy Appletiser. What's important is for you to check the best before date. We are really not interested as the National Consumer Commission as to where you bought that particular product, but we're saying to you, what is important is for you to consume a product that is safe for your health.
Entirely. So we understand that these batches of Appletiser contain mycotoxin, if I'm saying that correctly. What is the risk here for somebody that consumes it?
The manufacturer says the risk is low, but we understand that once you consume mycotoxin or petolin, which is just above, or which is above 50 microgram, which is the accepted standard is 50 microgram. Anything above 50 microgram, it's not safe for you as a consumer. You might develop symptoms like you might vomit. You might develop symptoms like nausea as well as gastrointestinal. So we understand again to do that. Probably you are treating these kind of you probably are treating gastro. You're probably treating ulcers. While the manufacturer says the risk is low, but we say the fact that the product is being recalled, it means it is not safe for your consumption as a consumer. Take it back to the point of purchase. Any of the retailers that we mentioned, take it back for a replacement or an exchange.
Do you need to worry about a till slip?
most definitely no. You don't need to worry about a kill slip. And we understand that Coca-Cola Beverages as well, they issued a statement to say if you are struggling or some retailers are giving you a headache, you can call them. They will assist you in making sure that you get a replacement. As the National Consumer Commission as well, we say if you are struggling, they don't want to replace your product because you don't have a till slip, do contact us. We'll ensure that you get your replacement.
I guess the company has to be commended for actually recalling these products. However, in the country, this is not the first time that we see products being recalled, not by this specific company, but by a number of companies. Kindly tell us what kind of work is happening in the background to sort of make sure that the checks and balances are crossed, right? We assume that there's scientists and the specialists that actually check these products before they get to the consumer. So the question to you is, what kind of work is being done in the background to make sure that these companies do the right thing the first time around? Or is that impossible?
Not necessarily impossible, because remember, this defect was actually identified by the manufacturer itself to say, wait, when they were doing their checks and the laboratories, before actually distributing a lot of batches, they then realized that there is an issue. Because remember, this is one of those recalls whereby we did not even receive a complaint from a consumer. That's why I actually agree with you that we commend the supplier. But we always say as a National Consumer Commission, make sure that all the checks and balances, you've taken care of those things. Yes, we understand again that these issues or these things might happen. The problems might slip, but we also say to the manufacturers, make sure that you put priority, you prioritize safety of the consumers. They do happen, and we commend those who come forward even before the problem is bigger. Because remember, Appletiser is actually manufactured in South Africa, but distributed to other countries as well. So a recall of this nature, while we're talking about just about 37,000 cases of these 6 batches in the country, we also talking about other countries as well that received this product. So it's quite a huge recall. Yes, mistakes will happen, but we always say to the consumers, come forward, come clean, be honest, and tell us what happened so that we can assist you and make sure that we communicate with consumers to make sure that they are safe at the end of the day.
And that is the priority. Thank you very much for your time, ma'am, this afternoon. That was National Consumer Commission spokesperson, Ms. Peto Ntaba.